Good. Folks, I'm going to call this meeting to order. It's 8:18. We were delayed because our Zoom was not working properly, but it is now. I welcome any and all visitors and welcome any comments that like to be made that are unrelated to our two agenda items. None being seen. Scott, I'm going to ask you, Scott, are there any changes to the agenda?
I have no changes to the agenda.
Okay. All right. We're not going to do minutes or anything. We're going to do the land easement.
Yep. We're going to start with the land easement. Vincent and Genevieve are here. This is the board to possibly approve the legal notice in terms of conveyance of parcels to Vincent Yo. Like Yeoman? Is that what
Yeoman.
In exchange for $540 by quitclaim deed and or easement deed. You have received information in your packets with regard to the posted legal notice, a notice of terms of conveyance, and also the easement deed itself. These have been passed through legal, and if you would like, I should probably read the notice of terms of conveyance for your consideration. So pursuant to 24 VSA 1061 sub A, the Select Board of the Town of Wilmington hereby provides notice to the community that it proposes to convey certain real property by easement quitclaim deed to grantee Vincent Yo. And grantee successors and assigns such rights and easements for the wheelchair ramp and accessibility purposes over, on, across, and through lands of grantor in the town of Wilmington, county of Windham, state of Vermont. The real property is more particularly described as follows: parcel ID 2022-24 being a portion of the same land and premises known as Petit Memorial Library, 16 South Main Street, Wilmington, Vermont. Parcel number 2022-24, the current source of title and root deed, for which is identified on the survey referenced below as Ashley Stone to District Number 2, dated February the 5th, 1846, and recorded in Book 11, page 174 of the Town of Wilmington Land Records, and as further referenced in Town Meeting Book 4, page 67. Parcel ID 2022-23 being also for the benefit of the land and premises owned by grantee at 12 South Main Street, Wilmington, Vermont. Parcel number 2022-23 being the same land and premises conveyed to Vincent Yo by deed recorded in Book 373, page 755 of the Town of Wilmington Land Records. The Select Board proposes to convey aforesaid premises to Vincent Yo with the consideration being $540. That includes fees and transfer. He would be responsible for transferring it down in the clerk's office. The easement area is a limited area necessary to construct, use, maintain, repair, and replace one wheelchair ramp serving the side or rear entrance of the building located at 12 South Main Street, as shown on a final survey, plat, or easement exhibit to be prepared by Vermont licensed land surveyor and attached here to is attachment A, which you have received. The latest is the larger one that you're seeing in front of you, Charlie and Tom, is not the final one, but it gives you a little bit, it's easier to read, but yes. The final one has all the detail on it.
Are you saying we're old or something here? I can't see.
I'm saying I can't read it all that well either. The Select Board will authorize the town manager to effectuate the conveyance unless a petition signed by 5% of the legal voters of the municipality objecting to the proposed conveyance is presented to the town clerk in accordance with 24 VSA 1061 sub A by 4 p.m. on August the 15th, 2026. And if approved, you would date it today. You would date it and sign it today. You have seen the easement deed. You have seen supporting documents, which has also gone to the zoning administrator, who is also here. And if you would like Vincent to explain the project, he's here to do that for you.
Yeah, Vincent, please.
Yeah, so we have the door in the back there. It's not it doesn't have an outward swinging door, so we got an outward swinging door for, egress purposes. And then we also wanted to add wheelchair accessibility. So out that door, just building a small landing deck, and then a ramp that goes out to the sidewalk. So you can come in the sidewalk, up the ramp to that landing and into that door. And it, there was a deck there before, but it was just, kind of falling apart.
There was a deck there?
Yeah, there was a deck there. I don't think that there was a proposed easement earlier on. I don't know if it ever went through or what happened to it.
We didn't find one when we did the survey, no.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think it was like some kind of agreement with the last owners or something like that. I don't know.
Handshake.
Yeah.
What did they do with that? I'll be very honest with you. I've lived in town 51 years. I never knew there was a door there.
Yeah, well, there's giant trees and everything, and just overgrown weeds and all that, all on the side of that building in that corner there. So we cleared most all of that.
Okay.
And then, there's a door right on the side, which we're going to replace with one that swings outward.
Right.
We got rid of the deck when we first purchased the building because it wasn't safe for egress. It was rotting off the side of the building. So
yeah, I stepped on it, kind of like falling off the side of the building. So,
go figure.
Okay. So we're gonna put in a new deck basically there where it was.
So was it going to be wooden, the ramp?
Yes, all wooden, all pressure treated on concrete forms.
Okay.
And then eventually, because we don't want it to be an eyesore, we'll have to wait, depending on what the moisture meter says, up to a year to paint it the same white color as the building. So that would be the plan. So
you call that a moisture meter? Is that what that is?
Yeah, like if you put pressure treated wood, it's really wet and you cannot paint it for anywhere from like 3 weeks to a year for it to dry out so it doesn't chip. So we would do pressure treated to make sure it lasts and doesn't rot, and then we would paint it the same color as the building so it sort of blends in.
Okay. Right.
And then the balusters will match the same as the front porch, so it's all coordinated.
So the length is approximately 53 feet. These are approximations, and the width is approximately 6.5 feet in width, which is on the survey. And that's the general makeup of the structure.
Gentlemen, any questions?
No, thank you.
Nope. All right. Well, Charlie?
Nope.
Everybody's asleep. So if that's the case, I'm going to make a motion. All right, I'm going to make the motion on this matter. I'm going to make the motion to approve the legal notice for the conveyance of the easement to Vincent Yo as presented and to authorize its posting and publication in accordance with 24 VSA 1061. The select board further appoints the town manager as its duly authorized agent to execute and deliver the easement deed and the related documents necessary to complete the conveyance on behalf of the town following expiration of the statutory notice period, and provided no petition requiring a vote is timely filed. Right? Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
All right. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. I'm not going to read the whole thing again, though. We all know what's there, right? So it's a done deal.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I wish you luck with that. I really do.
Yeah, we're fixing it up short. Yeah.
Well, hey,
We're getting it looking good.
good. Thank you.
So we'll talk again after August the 15th.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you.
And Tony, if
Yes, sir.
give me an idea when I can stop by to get your signature, so we have 3.
Are you awake at midnight in general?
Yes.
Good. I'll find you. I'll give you a call.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, John, if you're back tomorrow, if you could stop in.
Yeah, I'm back this afternoon. I'll stop in either today or tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Alex, we didn't mean to slight you. We didn't even ask for your opinion on this additive. Okay. Oh, you.
Yes, I appreciate your support. Next up is the 2026 tax rate. We have Christine here to walk you through that. The select board possibly set the tax year 2026 tax rate. Everyone should have received it yesterday afternoon. And it's a little better than what we thought.
Yes, yes. The rate that we had put into the town meeting report was 0.5586. That was based upon the grand list that we had at the time. We knew there would be some increase, but there actually ended up being a larger increase, which helped to bring it down so that we are proposing a 0.5497 for the town tax rate. And then there's, I have the education rates from the state, and that has to do with our CLA. I'm sure you guys know the CLA is at 81%. So our tax rates went up for the education portion quite a bit this year. So a combined rate of 1.9644 for the homestead, and a combined rate for non-homestead of 1.9647. The grand list did go up about 19 million, so that's really why the town rate went down from what we had estimated at town meeting time.
So what was our town rate last year?
The town rate last year was 0.5403, so we're not quite a penny higher.
You know, and here we are at the town meeting bragging about the fact that we may have a 7% increase. However, we haven't even gone quite 2 cents yet. We're a little bit under 2 cents. Now we're under 1.
Yeah. I mean, the grand list keeps growing. That's
I know.
Which good and bad.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
And expenses keep going up. So
Expenses are killing us, absolutely killing us. Okay. So the recommendation is to set the tax rate, the town municipal tax rate at 0.5497.
Correct.
Okay. Questions, gentlemen?
No, thank you.
Nope.
Okay. All right. It's going to be that kind of day, really.
Yep.
Would somebody like to make a motion?
Sure. I'll make a motion based on the information provided by Christine that we set the tax rate appropriately.
So that would be at 0.5497.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, very good. Do we have a second?
And I'll second that motion.
Okay, John seconds. We have a motion second to set the municipal tax rate at 0.5497 for the next fiscal year. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries.
All right.
Thank you, Christine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Christine.
Out of the clear blue, you come in with good news. I don't understand. Talking about deficits.
Well, I mean, that's another whole story.
Well,
get to that
we
later.
won't linger on that.
We didn't
okay?
end up with any deficits. We'll put it that way.
Oh, good.
highways snuck in under
They
the wire.
snuck by with a little.
But you still
spare.
couldn't get a smile from the end of the table.
It's been a rough week.
Yeah, I guess it has. Holy cow.
There are other things.
what we said earlier.
There are other things going on in our world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All
Thanks,
right.
Christine. Would you like to talk about South Main Street Bridge update?
Yes, please.
And we actually have a proposal, so I suppose that is a change to the agenda that we would like you to act on. And it's from Daniels, and Marshall's going to talk us through that proposal. and the grant that goes with it. So the grant that we received would be $114,075. The total amount of the proposal, which the grant was based on, is $126,750. John Lozelle might want to come up and join him because there potentially is another part of this project that's not included in this particular proposal from Daniels. You need this?
He's got it if I want it. Johnny carries everything with him.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is South Main Street Bridge at Castle Hill.
It's Castle Hill Bridge, not South Main Bridge. That's, so the South Main Bridge, as now he's got that stuck in my head, has some concrete falling out from underneath it. I've applied for a grant for, I think this was the third time. And we got one out of surprise after they told us they wouldn't be giving us any. They notified us back in, I don't know, April or May. And we finally got our letter saying we got it. And so they're going to do some concrete repair underneath and put a membrane on top of the deck to keep the salt from going down through it and pave it. That's what I can tell you. It'll be closed for a week. If we didn't close the bridge for a week, the price is double. Don't know when they're going to do it.
All right, they won't do it while this is happening. Yeah.
The earliest they might even think about it is November, and then the weather would have to be warmer.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's next year.
All right.
And you see the breakdown was membrane and paved for bridge deck and an optional T-beam repairs, but your intention is to
The
do
T, yeah, it's both. They just broke it down because we don't have to do the membrane and pave, but it's going to happen again. So there's conflict of different people, all have different opinions. It's like anything. Some people say leave the deck concrete. Daniels, they're big on you put a membrane over it and you put blacktop over it so the salt stops going through it. What's happening is all concrete cracks. I don't care. Eventually, concrete has a crack in it. Once cracks happen, salt water gets in it, goes down through and rots your rebar that's in the bridge, freezes, blows the concrete apart, and that's what's happening underneath. There's micro cracks in the deck. It's going down through, finds a pocket in the concrete to set, and then blowing the concrete apart. So the rebar is not rotten yet. They can patch it all, fix it all, make it look nice, seal it, and they'll put concrete blacktop over top.
So they will tell you, they'll give you a heads up as to when they really want to get started on this. I'm saying that because of the mover.
Oh yeah, without a
people
doubt.
kind of
No,
across the river.
It's without a doubt. They will. It was, again, we didn't, we got this quote back in December, and I actually asked for it a whole lot earlier because I've been trying to deal with Renaud Brothers got sold to Daniels. So it's been quite a deal. We got a bunch of bridges that need repair and stuff, and it's hard to get any quotes. It's hard to get anybody that wants to come out and look at things. When I called them, I was quite surprised to hear them say that they would honor the proposal price they did in December.
Really?
So they said they should be able to hold the price. So that's what. All we're signing is to tell them that we're giving them the go ahead and that we're accepting their proposal. And they will give us when it gets closer to when they think they can do it. But right now, I believe they just did one bridge in Reedsboro, a little bridge, I don't think they're the ones doing the big bridge, but they told me the earliest would be November that they thought they could do it. And they don't even know if they can do it then.
All right.
The reason John's up here is, as you all know, the water main broke last winter, I think it was, February. So it was after this all looked at. That water main's attached underneath that bridge and also goes through both abutments on that bridge. So there's a slight chance they have to dig up both ends of that bridge to change that water line. Right now, that water line is not hooked up at all underneath the bridge, if I'm understanding right. Jeff.
Correct.
From what I've seen, it's broke right off. Pieces fell out underneath there. So they do that type of work while they're doing the bridge thing. John would like it fixed before winter's here. So if they can't do it in November, John may go elsewhere. He may go elsewhere anyways. It depends on what they give him for a price to repair it and if they would do it at the same time. I definitely would like to see the water line fixed before the bridge is or at the same time, because if they have to dig up, they're going to pave across that bridge and pass the bridge a little ways each way. And if they got to dig it up, I don't want to have brand new blacktop and then have them dig a hole down through it, because they got to dig it up to get to that valve that we just put in the road. It's right on, you know where the patch is. That's where they would be digging up. So
it
you'd
should
hate.
be coordinated. You and John are working on the coordination.
Yeah. So
Isn't that the Vermont way though, to put down fresh stuff? And
I'd just assume not. We try as the town not to act like the state. Hey, I'm just telling you, that's how they do it.
I see South on 100. There's multiple places down there. Bernie someplace there.
Yeah,
I can't believe they dug that up twice.
Well, they dug two different spots, but they've dug that up
Yeah.
in the last 2 years twice.
They literally just did it in Brattleboro, the section that they're paving in Brattleboro. The town just dug up a whole corner. And they just paved. I mean, it's just the base coat, but.
It's amazing.
So
No planning, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. All right. So this is going to be 90%, right?
that's
All right.
what
This
I
will be
guess.
It should
90%.
cover, yeah, that's the estimate.
So do we have enough in our capital fund to pay the balance?
Yeah.
We do. Okay.
Yes.
I'm asking that because I don't have a clue. How's that?
I don't know what the balance is, but yes.
So Scott, do you want to,
We'd like to accept the proposal today from Neil H. Daniels for the total amount of $126,750 for the work to be completed within the next year. Within the next year. It sounds
Okay.
right.
and 90% of it will be paid by a grant.
And the grant that we've received is $114,075.
So that's what the state will pay. Anything extra will be on
So if we
us.
run into other issues, of course.
Thank you for your persistence on that too. That's very nice to get something like this.
You said help,
What's that?
so you've had help with the grant.
Yeah, no, Jess has been, but it's been a job for all these bridges, structures, any of this stuff. There's a lot more you guys are gonna hear pretty soon. There's a lot more structures in town and some other river issues that we're gonna have.
River issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Marshall, what's the detour that's going to be posted? I'm just looking at the map. I'm curious as what the detour would be.
Boyd Hill, same thing they did 10 years ago.
Okay.
It's the only way out. Unless you want to swim the river.
So there won't be any foot traffic
No.
over that either then for the week.
I do not know the foot traffic part. They may allow the foot traffic.
Well, you have to have foot traffic, otherwise I can't get home.
Right.
That's what a car is made for.
Get home just as easy as I can. You're gonna drive around.
You're gonna drive around.
Well, I could walk, that's right, I could walk around.
We've got some,
Oh, yeah.
we can get some waders you can borrow.
It might be difficult for some of the more senior people.
That's what the
It may be easier to drive to Linden every night than to do that.
Why don't you go over the Route 2 and Whistle and go that way?
That's what I'm saying, it's a long way around, but that might be more difficult for some of the seniors up in that area.
They got cars.
It'll just be a question that we have to ask that we haven't asked yet.
More senior. Yeah, and then I think probably starting a discussion with Mover Now. So they are aware of it. They have a new GM over there, Christine.
Way too early.
It's never too
I,
late.
well, you know, that's, we kept on thinking the same thing here with this bridge going to be replaced in 2029.
29.
And it's coming faster now than I ever expected. I think. We never thought we'd cut this quick.
What, 29?
What?
The years are going by fast.
His
Well,
year,
thank you.
his years are.
I just think if you think this is a nightmare, what the bridge is going to be?
I agree with you 100%.
Unbelievable.
100%.
Unbelievable.
There's a lot of construction that will take place between now through 2029 in the downtown area. So, and then, you know, Castle Hill Bridge is another one. So there's a lot of construction that's happening, and people just have to continue to be more patient, I think.
How much of it's going to be done before August of 27? I just thought I'd throw it
Well,
out. Okay.
Well, Bridge 31 is still pending.
I knew it well. All right. All right.
So we have a motion?
What's the amount?
126,750.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the proposal on the Castle Hill Bridge, South Main Street. The proposal from NH Daniels for the amount of $126,750.
No, 126,000.
You don't have the glasses, do you?
Second.
All right, we have a motion to second to approve the proposal from Neil Daniels for the repair of the Castle Hill Bridge in the amount of $126,750. Noting also that we have a grant for 90% of that cost. All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries, Scott.
Thank you very much. That's all I have
All
for you
right,
today.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
I'm sorry?
Second.
We'll be back for that.
Oh, that's pending. All right. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, and second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Have a great weekend, fellas.
Thank you.
All right, good.
Okay.